I'm Kathy Holliday, the CEO of Mobile Notary 24/7. Welcome to my podcast entitled The Mobile Notary Show. I believe to become a successful mobile notary, the most valuable thing that you can offer a signer is integrity, having moral principles, honesty, patience, loyalty, and reliability helps on your journey to be more successful, more inspired, and fully capable of connecting and understanding the notarial world. And that starts right now. So today's discussion will be printing of documents. What is not acceptable when you are printing your documents? When you've accepted a signing and they've sent over the confirmation, you will find that there are specific instructions that you are to follow for that particular signing company that you have accepted the signing for. So I'll go over one set of instructions as far as printing. Now, document quality is very important to the lender. So please ensure the printed documents do not have black marks in the margins or any other parts of the printed pages. You also want to make sure the streaks and lines running up and down and across the page are not acceptable and they should be reprinted. There should be no smears and there should be no smudges. Remember, the smears come from an inkjet printer. You are to be purchasing and printing the documents on a laser jet printer. Also, any marks on the documents will cause an automatic re-sign that you will not be compensated for. So if there's smudges, if there's smears and black marks in the margins, you will have to reprint the documents, travel back to the signer, sit there for 45 minutes to an hour for them to re-sign the documents, all at the expense of the notary. Also, the package contains both letter and legal size pages. Now, if you printed on all letter, that is not acceptable. You must print all the documents on the correct size paper. Now, if for some reason you do not want to switch back and forth from paper to letter, what is acceptable is to print all the documents on legal paper only. That is acceptable, but you cannot shrink the document to a letter size if it is on a legal size page. And then please ensure that no documents are cut off at the top, at the bottom, and either on the sides. You'll find that some of the documents you have to say make it fit. If you make it fit on the page, that makes the document where it will not be cut off on either side. So that's the printing coverage when you're actually printing documents. There should be no cutoffs, no smears, no smudges, no black marks in the margins, or you will have to go back to the signer and have them re-sign. You're going to have to reprint the documents and travel back to the signer, all at the expense of the notary. So understand the instructions that the signing company sends to you. Please read the instructions in its entirety and feel free to reread the instructions as you are sitting in the vehicle in front of the signer's house. I always try to get there 5 to 10 minutes prior. So if I'm assigned to a signing at 10 o'clock in the morning, I try to get there about 9:50, pull out that page that I printed, which is my confirmation, and read those instructions. That way, you know what color ink they want, and you know all of what their instructions are when you walk into that signing, that 10 o'clock, that 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock signing, and then do that for each signing thereafter. That way you don't try to have to remember all of that because you just read it 5 minutes before you walk through the door. So I do hope that you found this coverage of printing your documents very helpful. Please feel free to leave a comment. And also, like and share my podcast. I greatly appreciate it. You all have yourself an awesome and blessed day. Bye for now.